you're a tutu maker who takes about an hour plus to make your tutus. Have you ever wondered if there's a way that you can produce your tutus faster from scratch to beautiful? In this video, I'm going to share with you what I use and how I stitch my ribbons on so that I am able to finish making my tutus in a short amount of time. So let's go to the sewing machine and get to it. In this demo, I'm using two ribbons, 1.5 inch, they're both 1.5 inch. And I'm also using my blank Premade Tutu. Now I'm stitching these two ribbons on to the blank Premade Tutu all at the same time. So I'm only gonna sew one time. The blank Premade Tutu has 4 layers, just as you would normally make it. There are 4 layers of tulle fabric here. The first thing you want to do when using our blank Premade Tutus, this is the outer side. Okay, see the tag? I want you to go ahead and flip this right side up, or inside out, I should say. Flip this inside out. So that way the back of the tag is facing you or facing upward. Your right side would be facing your table. The tag would give you a good indication of where the opening of your tutu is. If you're new to using our blanks, I want you to tuck this under, and you can even clip it right here. Do not pull on it. You just want to hold it out of your way. So I'm just going to clip this right here out of my way. And this is where I'm going to start stitching. When sewing printed ribbon, you want your printed side to be facing your sewing machine table. Okay, printed side down. Double-faced ribbon, it really doesn't matter because both sides are the same. This is how I want my ribbon to look when it's on my tutu skirt. So I'm going to set it up, make sure I have enough of the pink that I want peeking out, and then I'm going to flip it over. Okay? You want to maintain this spacing between your ribbons. You want to maintain that all the way around as best as you can. What I do is I would look at my polka dot, and that first row of polka dot, I'll keep my second ribbon, which is this top ribbon, right under it. So that gives me a nice good gauge of where my ribbon needs to be. So I'm going to do a quick stitch just to hold it in place. And now I'm going to come to my end. It's back inside. I'm going to come to my end. I'm holding all 4 pieces together, and I'm going to stitch them all together. I know you're probably thinking it's not going to look full, but I guarantee you with our blank Premade Tutu, it not only save you time, but your tutu skirt is going to be full every time. And again, the blank, you don't have to make it yourself, so that is saving you time. And stitching on your ribbon this way also saves you time. So 2 things you want to think of. I want to keep my ribbons even, and I also want to gauge or look at where I started, where my tool started in reference to this bottom ribbon, and maintain that same length. I did make a video showing how to stitch on 1 layer of ribbon using a blank Premade Tutu. So you may want to go back and look at that video. That will be part 1, and this is part 2. So you may want to go back and look at that video and then come back to this. But it's super simple. And I'm going to keep stitching this all the way around. I'm going to remove my clip. And I'm maintaining my ribbon, as you can see, all the way around. I'm maintaining my tutu length. And I'm gauging the shortest layer of my tutu skirt to measure up my length. So I'm maintaining those two things all the way around. I'm going to stop right here. Cut my ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and close up my ribbon at the same time. Now, one thing I should mention is when I am making my tutus, I like to match up my colors. So my bobbin thread is going to match the bottom ribbon, and then my top thread is going to match this ribbon as well. Okay, so let's close this up. And what I do is I will tuck this under, really looking at, I'm really paying attention to my tulle fabric, and I want those to overlap. That's the main thing. I want those to overlap, and that would determine how far in I tuck my bottom ribbon, because I just need it to overlap my tulle, like right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure and line up my ribbons. I'm going to line up my tulle fabric, stretch this out just a tad, right? And as you hold this down, you want to make sure that your ribbons are matching up, top and bottom. Make sure and hold on to it, that your feed dog don't pull it apart, and that's it. This is the finished tutu skirt. It's full, it's fluffy, and this is a newborn size. So this brings us to the end of this video where I showed you how to add 2 ribbons onto our blank pre-made tutu. So thank you for joining me today. I hope this helps to show you that you can speed up your tutu making process. And like always, I'll see you on the next one.